If you're here to flip coins and gamble, click away.
Most traders know the patterns. Breakouts, gap fills, bounces off the 9 EMA. And yet, most still fail, not from a lack of knowledge. They fail because they're trading without context. Would you drive blindfolded on the freeway? That's what it's like trading without understanding market structure. Are we trending, consolidating, or reversing? Which setups fit today's environment? What levels truly matter and which are just noise? Market context answers all of that. That's why every morning I post a clear market context and game plan. It's the same blueprint I use before every trade. You'll know if we're in expansion or contraction mode, when to trust the open or fade it, whether a gap will run or reverse, where traders are trapped and where price is likely to react. With context, you're not chasing, you're executing. If you want to trade with clarity and conviction, read the daily game plan by 9 AM EST on Substack. Join us live on Discord and YouTube. It's not about seeing more setups. It's about knowing which ones matter before the bell rings.
Yeah, and today I just tried to scalp it. I just stopped out. Then I re-entered it, but uh, didn't take too much profit on it. So I'm starting my day red. So, today we have the data release, and then yesterday market went all-time high, given the new chip have an arrangement with China. Yeah, so let's see how does it react to it. Right now, it's just a little bit weak. It's coming down. Morning, guys, on the YouTube, on the X. How you guys doing? How was your yesterday? We had an awesome day yesterday. Before I started, I just saw this dip coming in. I bought it, but then if you look at I basically stopped out and I saw the bounce again. I re-entered, but then I closed it because we are very close to the news. So I don't want to hold anything on the news. 8:30. We're gonna see. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. Yeah. We don't know how it's gonna be. So we want to watch this to see. Likely the trend is up, so it's possible the market can retest, but market can reject here as well. So I have no position. I'm gonna see how market it reacts, and then I will uh, take into consideration of trading it. Okay, let me just bring it here. We had a really last big move. As I was telling you last few days, don't try to short this market. It's extremely strong. I know it's humanly sometimes it's really hard to believe, but it is what it is, right? Oh, here you go. News came in. Market retest all-time high. Let's see now what will be the reaction. Do we get continues to go move back up? Okay, market is continuously moving back up. Look at this move. Wow. Look at this move. Tell me, you want to short this market? Who want to short this market? Vivek, do you want to short? This is what it is. This market is just unbelievable. But that's good. This move has happened. Likely, we're gonna find some shorting opportunity after today. People might gonna take the profit. Those who have bought the dip few days ago. So we'll see. Very big move. News is there. Core CPI is only zero point 0.2. CPI is still the negative, but core CPI is good. But this market is just unbearable. So you can't just foresee anything on it. I wish I would have held that position. Okay, so we have a resistance over 6340, and then we have a 23,200 is a new level being created. So we have some resistance there. Clearly, we have a resistance here as well. Let's see if you can find any quick scalp pull upside. Right now, it is just too much. We'll see if we can get the dip to 2170 on and on the ES 6330 if you can get the dip. So on this one now, I look at the lower highs. Let's see if we can get the dip here. ES is holding nicely. We can try going long on the ES. ES looks really strong. I think we missed it by the time I was saying something. I didn't take the trade. It's really extended. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna trade. But we know, right? We know the how market is moving. It's really strong at this point. So don't think of shorting it. It's really strong. And doesn't really mean that you're going long so you cannot lose money. Some people are going long in the wrong place and they still lose money because of the pullback. So what is really important is to find the right spot where we can enter it, right? So guys, I really appreciate those who are on the YouTube. Give a thumbs up. Write it down. Something. Have any questions? We're gonna start our analysis. Market is all-time high. Uh, at this point, I don't see any short entries. It's a bit extended. I was thinking if you can get the pullback to 23,170 or a little bit, undercut this on the ES side. If you look at the ES, and if you can get the undercut of this, pretending is shorting and going, breaking down and then suddenly pull back up, that could be an important place for us to go long. At this point, we don't have too much profit, the reward cushion. So I assume that we enter 63.35. We expecting market to make the new high to get the profit. That's a little tough. What we can get the pullback to 63.30 and then we can ride to 63.40. Similarly, if we get the pullback to 23,170, we can go long between 60 and 70, and then we can get the up to 200, 23,200. But entering at this point now is just little too. There's no much of morning high rise. Morning Jay. I think this dip could be. Let's see that does it this undercut it and then pull back. We can don't try full size, just maybe try a very small entry, just to make a little bit of green trade, and then that will provide us a cushion moving into the trading session. So let's see if we can this candle, if we can just undercut and then we can get the pullback. Both. So anyone would like, I want ES to pull back to the VWAP, which is close to 63.32. And NQ, I'm looking to get, between 23,170 to 23,160. If we can get the pullback, we can enter there. Our stop loss would be under 21,350. Let's see how we can find the entries right now. It's going undercut now. All right, it's undercutting now. Let's see. Still 2 minutes left in 8:40. See if we can get this undercut. We just got an undercut, but just for a few cents. NQ is holding 23,170, but not enough. If we enter it, just always think from the reward perspective. What will be a reward? I'm thinking if we get the pullback to the VWAP, then on an NQ we can take the profit close to 23,190. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. This pullback is coming. Let's see. Can we get the entry? Okay, I'm going long. I'm long. Let's see. Can we get the pullback from here? I'm long here. Okay, it's moving, but didn't pull back. Pull back immediately. Okay, if it's pulled back, then just close it out. As we said, it's a 20-point risk here. First undercut. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to add back into it. See, ES is stopped on the VWAP. Okay, 840. Let's see what it does now. I want this undercut to pull back here. Yeah, I added back into mine. So our stop loss would be 23,150. Okay, good. It's moving now as we expected. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. A little bit more. Very good so far. I put the first profit at 80, and then I'm going to put the other profit. I'm going to take it close to 90 as we have planned the target. It's moving nicely. Come on, further up, 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 up. Come on, continue. Okay, this trend, this pullback should be bought back up. Come on, this pullback should need to be bought back up. Come on, come on. Not doing much. I think it's still above, but I don't know. I want a little bit more. Okay. I think this pullback is buying back up. That's good. Come on, continue. Very nice. I'm not adding into it. I'm just gonna scale it to the close to 86. I'm gonna take the profit. Come on. So far, so good. Anyone on the YouTube took the trade with me on the Discord? Awesome. All right. Come on, hold this. It's trying to hold this moving averages. This is a nicer pullback. This pullback need to be buyback. Come on. Here you go. Let's see. No, don't sell. Okay. If it starts selling off, then we can stop out. Okay. Don't hold this. Okay. Okay. Retested the VWAP again. Let's see, can this VWAP hold? It's not holding VWAP. I'm gonna close it. We do not need to hold to the stop loss. Okay. If it's gonna break 2160 now, 23,160 now, I'm gonna stop out. Look like it's making a double bottom on the VWAP. It's holding it. Let's see. Can it push? 23,160. I'm going to put the hard stop loss here. So, all right, it's moving nicely. Come on. Now this time, let's do this. It made a double bottom kind of a structure on the VWAP. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay, good. I think people traders gonna buy now. This looks good. Come on. Push up. We need to claim this 23,175. This VWAP. And I think it should claim. It should claim. Good. Okay, it's moving very nicely. Come on, claim those moving averages. If it's not able to hold 23,170, it just means that it's making lower highs, and then we can stop out at the break even. Let's give a little bit more room. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's holding. It's going above. I don't see any big orders on the book map on the 23,170 area. It's just taking a bit time thinking. Because these are all above the moving averages, so we have a fair chance it's going back up and retest this 21,390 area. But you know, the way the structuring is being created now is the lower highs. Our pullback, if it needs to work, it needs to work now. Okay, very nice. It's working. Let's see, can it claim 23,170? Okay, it just went over 3,170. Let's see, can it claim? Come on. It just went for 1 second on the NQ and then again pull back down. So there's a very important candle, this one. This has to claim 23,170. Okay. I'm lifting my stop loss over the break even. So because we know clearly there is a resistance here, it has to go back up. If we go back up, we're gonna get the 20-30 points. If not, okay, it's moving now. We can, okay, good, very nice. Come on, squeeze. You're going on, squeeze, don't push back up. Come on, no. Okay, I stopped out. Sorry on this pullback on the trailing. my bad luck. If you're still holding, just keep holding it. Put the stop loss under 23,170. I basically my trailing order mistakenly stopped out. I'm not re-entering it, but if you are in the trade, you if you're not stopped out, you just carry and put the stop loss under 23,170 or profit target close to 23,190. Yeah, just trail it. I think my trading order mistakenly closed me out. So just a bad for me. Ride it to here you go. Take the profit on this push, okay? It's gonna push over 23,180. If you're gonna push, take the profit before any pullback. Yeah, ride it. So the moment you see the candle turning into red, just take the profit. Take the profit now. Take the profit. Don't risk. Market is just consolidating, so we don't know. Um, yeah, market has created a small box. Doesn't want to move back up or down here. I see the big orders over 23,200. Okay, it's went down now. Okay, just ride it. If you're still in it, so our target is close to 2390. That's what I was thinking. This is a very bullish candle closed, so that could be it, the top. But take the profit within this area, within this shaded area. Don't expect to make the new high at this point, but anything, I would say anything here, you can take the profit. There you go. We're almost on target, 87.5. Okay. So I think I'm going to do the traders analysis. I think today's plan is going to be very simple. Today is going to be a bit of the volatile day in a sense that the market is all-time high. When this big gaps comes in, there is definitely a two possibilities. One possibility is to market continue moving back up. Uh, but the problem is here the market is really extended. Are we expecting market to move up? What I'm just thinking that there will be two plans. The way I want to trade, I want to see that if I get the pullback, the way we got it just now, the first pullback, we'll try to go long attempt on the first pullback. But if you see that this pullback is not working and market is selling off, then we need to look for the market to bounce wherever it bounce, and then we're gonna short the top, because this is possible that market just starts selling off based on the momentum, and then people just gonna start taking profit. Institution just start taking profit. So both are possible scenarios, and if we need to look at the key levels, we have very clean levels on here. So you can clearly see that we have one level created here under 63, 36, 35 area. So if we wanted to go long throughout the day, we want ES to hold this level. Okay. So for instance, if we see a dump here on this on this level, the next level would be on this area. That can the market pull back and give us the pullback from here. So remember, because market is coming from the top, first trade would be, if this area breaks, we can consider shorting it on the way down, and then we look for the bounce play, given we have these levels. But it can also possible that market just straightly start dumping in, given is extended, is just gonna, we have, multiple 30 minutes red candles of profit taking, and we don't get any significant bounce on those days, right? Or we're gonna see a sharp sell off in the first 1 hour, like this, and then we just see after 10:30 or 11, we just see us, market start bouncing back for recovery. So both are in place, but what I'm just trying to say is that whatever the momentum coming in, don't come into that momentum, okay? Because the volatility is too much. This is not the day to buy, the pullbacks and averaging down, hoping it's going to move back up. It can, undercut you very heavily and gonna, stop you out and blow your account. So today, either we need to look for the resistances, and we say, okay, this if this area is failing, our first priority would be shorting it. Markets coming into this area, our first priority not to go short, but our priority is to see the market is wanted to go long after consolidation or what, right? But if we see a big dump and then start spiking coming in, then we can consider long. But I feel like today is not the day where you go on, the way we traded yesterday. If you remember the yesterday, market came to that levels here, right? And we went long, you know, just give me a second. So this area we went long. Why we went long? We have on the ES, this ES, but NQ we went NQ long, and we have a only 20-point risk. But today volatility is too much. Look at the volatility. I'm going to show you NQ, and you're going to feel it. Look at the volatility. Only on this 5 minutes. On this 5 minutes, look at the number of points from 64 to 82. This is really a big number. Look at this candle, 5 minutes from 50 to 204. So almost 60-70 points in the 5 minutes. The volatility is getting more and more. So so always remember, when the volatility is expanding, the candle size is expanding, idea is that don't try to bottom fish it, because it can undercut you easily, and it's going to stop you out and blow your account. So undercut is good when you have very tight stop losses. But if you're going to find an opportunity where it's on the key level, and the key level is away only 10-20 points, then yes, you can consider it. But just don't bottom fish. Okay, this is a VWAP is coming, you're going to go long. It can undercut you easily, and you stop you out, right? Because we have a tendency, what I personally feel like, the worst thing for me is to get stuck into the pullback trades, and where it pull back, you enter here and it move further down and you average down, and that's where the real demon is for the trading gods. So always remember that average Joe trader always gets stuck into buying the pullbacks and averaging down rather than stopping it out. And you can see the example. See here. You can see here what happened. So look at my chart. What happened here? See, so look at here. So I went to 2 contract long here. Right, let me just highlight that. So I went 2 long contract here, right? uh, and it started coming back down here. Okay, so best thing you can do when you see that's not holding it, you reduce it. And see, I reduced it. What other people would do, usually you add more. Okay, just imagine if I added more here on this drop, I definitely be stopped out. But what I did instead, I basically reduced it from 2 to 1. I took the small loss and then I re-added it here on the another pullback because that's what I was expecting. And when I saw this pullback, it helped me to take my first profit here. And then when it came back down again, undercutting my again the low, I can hold it with my prior stop loss given because I know that I was able to reduce it and I was able to take the profit. So I built my cushion to take this. And then when this undercut happened and the bounce happened, if you go back to the recording, you can see that I told you that if the price is going to come back under 23,160, I'm going to be stopped out. Why? Because I see this undercut here at 23,160. So if price came here, start moving back up, if re came back down again, I would have stopped out, right? So the idea is that usually the human tendencies are usually, that's why I don't like the pullback trade that much, because the human tendencies are that you always going to get stuck, uh, because your emotion is always going to overwhelm you in the pullback trades. And given the size of the candles, there there is a possibility to undercut you by 10, 20, 30 points, and then you're going to get stuck. Look at this now, how bad I feeling it, that I basically stopped out due to the trailing, and then it moved all the way to our target and more. But it's okay. So the good idea is that you manage your risk, making sure that you understand what's going on here. Today is a day where the volatility is expanded. So if you used to take two contracts in the, ask the question, how many contracts did you take yesterday? If you take two contracts yesterday, today is the day you take one contract. The given is the volatility is too high, and this is the reason that why the trade. You can still hear me? Not my stream anymore. Okay, you can hear me. See my stream now. All right, perfect. Okay, thank you. So why we have a tendency as a trader that we make uh, consecutively few days and then we lost everything in the one day. This because of this day. Okay, why this day? Because this day has a lot of volatility. So for instance, if you're taking two contracts in the last week and you were green all day, today if you take the same size, you're gonna easily have a stop out, two stops, and you're gonna be done. You're gonna blow your account because of this one. So today, if you ask my advice, if you were taking two contracts last week or yesterday, you take the one contract, half of the contract, because the volatility is too much. Even if you stop out, you're gonna lose half of it, and you still have a chance to recover it, because this is too volatile. The way market is moving, right? Uh, any question, guys? For the plan, for the approach, for the sizing? And today, I know today, given the volatility, you feel like to do a lot of scalping. But I'm telling you today, if you're gonna do a scalp, you're gonna blow your account very quickly. Today, we need to find the one structure, one good trade, right? And then we need to find the trend within it and take the trend trade. So, for instance, if market starts selling off and people start taking profit over the highs, then we will look for the short. But don't just assume that this is short in the first candle you see the red and you can start shorting it. I'm telling you, then you're gonna be blowing your in the first 1 minute you're gonna be out from the game, because what they're gonna do, they're gonna pretend the red candle. You're gonna think it's coming down, undercut you, you're gonna go short, and what next happen is in the next few seconds, it's just gonna rip up and you are stopped out. And you do again stop out. So unless the game for today is to see that whether market is selling off this range. If if market stay within this range, don't do it anything. Don't do it. Don't do anything. We need to see a clear breakdown or clear, breakout. I doubt for the breakout, given we are too extended uh, in the summertime. But whatever, right? If market wants to break out, then we look for the breakout trades. But as far as market is within this range, this block, just ignore it. We can't trade this block. And you can try some entries on this block. You're gonna see that how market quickly just move 20-30 points within those range very quickly. So this basically this is the worst nightmare consolidation. So you can't take any trade within that. Absolutely. Hmm. No, it's just not yet, because if you look at the spike on the ES is still holding 63.35. The same. It's really important for both the indexes to break out if there is a real momentum. It can easily happen that I see that there is a big order sitting on 23,215 on the NQ. It easily possible that ES little bit push up, retest the prior high, NQ go take all the orders and come back down. And those kind of a breakouts, I don't like it. As explained even the yesterday as well. If you need to look at the opening drive for breakout trades, you watch making sure that the both indexes do the same thing at the same time. If anyone is lagging, anyone is there is all you already have a 50% less chances to make money. Already what I really mean to say that if both indexes are not moving simultaneously, is they are not in sync, then you do not have edge. There's a 50% probability you will win, 50% probability you're gonna lose. So what I believe that you need to find the right edge for you to patiently wait. And you can see yesterday, a couple of times NQ move and ES was not moving, then ES move, NQ was not moving, and breakout never happened. Breakout only happened when both went in sync, and then once breakout happened, look at that how many points it moved. It moved from 6300 to all the way to the 6315, and NQ almost moved almost 100 points moved. And then you can see here, if I go back to the 5-minute chart, and you can see here, let's go to the yesterday chart. Okay, so this is yesterday chart, 5 minutes, and look at this one. So this is a 5-minute chart, and you can see here, right? So look at this one. So it's 10 o'clock. This is 10 o'clock. ES is down there. NQ was close to the top at the time. It's making bottoming tail around 10:15. This 10:15. NQ was on the top. When ES came to the top close to this candle, which is close to 10:15. Right. Let me just zoom in then so we can see similar chart. So here you go. So this is 10:15. This is 10:15. Look at it. So before that, even though ES NQ is trying to break out, but there was no real momentum. All the time it come back down, come back down. But when the ES and NQ both have break out together, that's where the momentum come in, right? We took the profit here. Again, came back down, then consolidation, 11 to 11.15, 11 to 11.15. So this is where the real edge started, when ES and NQ both are consolidating over the top after the 11.15. And then look at this, the move happened after 11 to 11.15. Let me just bring the chart back in here. Look at this. Look at this. So the real momentum and real edge only comes in when both indexes started in synchronization and start moving in the same direction. So real institutions started taking the position and adding into it when they see both are moving in the similar direction. So over the top consolidating, over the top consolidating, and that's where the move came in after that. Okay. So NQ on the top, there's a big order sitting at 23,215. Let's see, and then this could be, this here, we are very close to 63.50. So possible that both can run up to 63.50 after market opens, and then failure comes in. Guys on the X, really appreciate if you give us a thumbs up, and if you want to share, if you want to come and join our YouTube channel, please come be a part of our Discord if you wanted to learn. So right now we are sitting on the top. ES is still room to go. If you look at it, ES didn't even broke the 630 high, right? In this news, when the news broke, it went quickly and then came back down. So we are, it's very tight range right now, but we are not breaking out for sure. But if you look at the NQ, NQ broke not even the yesterday night breakout, this morning breakout, and even it broke slightly, even 8:30 news as well. But if you look at the ES, this is a yesterday night breakout. This is 2 o'clock. Until 7 o'clock, it didn't break out. Then it broke out the previous yesterday or last night high, and then pull back down on this news. It made slightly, maybe 1 or 2 points. So 41, 40, yeah, 2 points only. And now still again consolidating. Right now, we are very close to the last night high. So definitely from this chart, we can clearly see that the NQ, ES is lagging. NQ is, trying to go ahead. But as I always say, that the real usually the indexes follows the ES, and if ES is lagging, usually NQ will also go lag ultimately. Only sometime happens where because of the NQ, ES also started moving back up, and that's only happens sometime in the rotation when when the SPY is holding really well, NQ has a weakness for a few days, and then the money come in the NQ, and then NQ lift the SPY again. But we know that both indexes are close to the all-time high. So if ES either needs to show the strength and take the lead, and NQ will go further up, or if NQ comes pull back, start pulling back down, then NQ will also pull. Yeah, so so when both indexes has a divergences, I usually don't trade it because then you have 50% chances of winning one index or other. So I don't like those trades. And if I see a clear levels and I really want to trade, I go small size because I know these divergences uh, have already have the odds against you. It's not in favor of you. So don't take big size on those trades when the odd is against you. So for instance, if you're playing opening drive and you see this NQ is really breaking out, but ES is not, if you usually take one NQ contract, I would just say go MNQ 5 or half of the size. So even if you're wrong, then you're just wrong here, right? And now remember today's Tuesday, so I might need to step out at 10 o'clock to take the quick few calls, and I will be back in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Just give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, great questions. Hide rise. So NQ got stuck. E is still in the range. See, NQ start dropping now. It doesn't mean that you need to start shorting it. What I'm just saying that you can clearly see that NQ is not able to go further up because E is just not participating. I don't think so. You're gonna go. You can go. My funds were stuck. I wish I would have bought it when it was 790s. Last year I bought it. Uh, this year I didn't buy it in April when it went to the 90s. Last year I bought it in August, September when it moved to the Japanese carry trade when it moved to the here. So last year I bought it here. But look at this last year when it came back, it came all the way back again here. But this time they are so smart, they didn't give a chance. They basically stayed up. This is like an Elon rocket. Elon's. See, I was reading I was reading the another uh, some I was reading something and it's really really great picturization to explain it. He said that there was a time when the gold mining was a real thing, and who made more money, is the people who were selling selling the shovels, gold mining. So you never know when the all these traders comes in, the treasure hunters, that they're going to find the treasure or not, but they need to buy shovel to try it out, just like in the trading. So you're going to make the money from the trading or not, but you have a dream and hope. So you basically, in that process, you make the brokers and this funded programs make millions, right? They will make million for sure, but from among all of us, we only make one or two. This NVIDIA has the same principle. NVIDIA is selling the dream and selling shovels in the form of AI. So everybody's buying. They're gonna make trillions. But from the applications of that, would everyone would able to make that money? Nobody knows. So that's it doesn't mean that so far we only see the people who are selling the hardware, they're making money. And if you remember the dot-com bubble, that same thing happened. Internet came in, everyone started pushing back up, and then you're thinking about it. And but it takes 10, 15, 20 years just to get the real applications and real money out of that, from services. Now the question is that the hardware is there. Are we, the industries and people and all the things are ready to make the money out of that hardware? Or it's just that the company who's selling the hardware going to make money? I don't know, but we'll find out. Yeah, I would highly recommend, if you're interested in learning, in real foundation, come and join us. I do the live strategy class every Wednesday, and then you can access to the previous sessions, help you to understand the market well, help you to be patient, more disciplined. you know you know I mean, I don't like over trading. Some people just go every bar, they're gonna push the trade, and that's why you can see, don't have that many followers, because we don't push amygdala. If I just start say, oh, buy now, sell now, then people might be more interested in executing it. See now, see, perfect example. Look at this. So NQ broke out when ES broke out, right? So see how good an example it is. When it was not ready, they both came back down. As I mentioned, this we were talking about it, but if we really want to take a trade, this was the trade when both are breaking out together. But we are not interested because still we see a lot of resistance on the top. But I'm just saying that, see, this is the only place where you can really see the magic of two indexes to move together. That's the only way you can make money, because if one is moving, one is not, it just means that it is not ready. Yeah, and how do I just message me, and if you need any help, uh, uh, I will try to convince you if you wanted to be a part of the if you want to take the course. Just give me 1 second. minutes. Market is just look at this breakout. As I mentioned, you see this is a good breakout. Why? Because they both are coming together. I'm not in the trade. We're gonna wait because we don't have much time now. I see the bookmap orders are taken away. 23 215 orders are done. We have small orders at 23 220. I feel like that there might be a run until the ES going to reach 6350. That could be a milestone for the ES to reach out to the 6350, and that's maybe where we're gonna see the resistance. But we'll see. Definitely, I'm not going long now. It's really extended. We need to find either the pullback to join this trend, or we're gonna see the profit taking and failure of the trend. But definitely now we have a clear box broke out. So 23,204. So if markets, if NQ further pull back up, and then we see the drop, you know, so we need to see that whether it hold this drop or not. I'm not going to be, blindly buy here, hoping it's going to pull back. No, it can easily undercut. Okay, so for me, this level is not really any significance, even though it is a resistance. But I really wanted to see that it fails and then it holds and then retest and then move. If that's the pattern happen, then only I'm going to go long buying that high. If it's not happening like this, it's just, if it's just come here and then boom here, I'm not buying it. If it come back here, move back up and then again drop, it's just maybe the lower high, I'm not buying it. I need to see clearly holding it, the small, you know so what I'm just trying to explain is that, so for instance, this is a drop. Okay, we want a smaller pullback, and then maybe need mark, then candle come back here, right? And then when it's breakout from here, that's where we're going to go long, and we have a very small risk. Don't blindly buy here because it can easily undercut. Don't buy the pullback, first pullback, because it can easily come back down and become the lower high, right? So remember those things, because it's just moving to grab the liquidity. Once the market open easily, those who are holding overnight, they start taking the profit, given the extension happening in the summer, and a lot of people have shorted it last few days, so they must have squeezed out now, right? And I keep explaining to everybody that this market is not the shorting market. Forget what happened in March and April. That's the history. Don't look market from the yesterday's perspective. Look at from today's perspective. Today is the day where we see a clear, ranges on the top side, clear support resistance. That's where we need to play. So 3 more minutes. Guys on the X, would you like to come and join our on the YouTube? Please come and join on the YouTube, please. I see so many people are online on X. Why don't you come, guys, on the YouTube? That's where I can see your comments. I can respond back to you. So NQ moved to the 23 to 20. That's when I was telling you there was a big order there. So they took all the liquidity. So now it's the first pullback. Let's see what happens. Is undercut. See undercut happen. Let's see. It can easily flush. It can easily flush. Here you go. The flush happened now. They're flushing now. But I'm saying that don't just get into um, of the feeling, oh, it's undercutting, I need to go short. No, uh, just patiently wait. It's only 2 minutes. It can easily spike up and down. Just wait. Best thing you can do is to wait. And if you think that the NQ is too volatile today, I would also suggest you can always take the ES. ES would be much less volatile. Uh, so you can always consider yourself taking the ES trades. Look at the NQ move. NQ move is really fast today, moving 20 point, 30 points very quickly. So if you are in the wrong, if you just take the wrong trade, you can easily kill your whole last week momentum. So don't do that. It's just gonna be too upsetting for you. Okay. So it's better to make less money than blow everything what you have made it so far. All right. Good luck, guys. First move is down. Let's see. We're very close to the pre-market high. Look at this. Don't do anything at this point. We just need to wait. Let the market settle down. It's just too much noise. Let's do it here. It's just too much noise here. Okay, this is the first move up. Let's see, can it fails. This is a breakout on 23,204, 63,338. Let's see what it does here. Get ready to play on the both side. So we have the range created, and ES has a 5 point range, and NQ is almost the 25, 30 points range in the first 1 minute only. Okay, coming drop now. NQ lost that first pullback. Coming down. I'm really, I'm so tempting to go short, but I'm not shorting it at this point. Okay, ES is still holding on the upside. NQ can come back easily and basically stop you out. This is the first move down, right? Those who have shorted it now, let's see what happened to them. Do they get squeezed or they get blessing from the market? I think I think ES is now getting more stronger. Look at this ES. Okay, so far those who have shorted it on the top, they might be this working for them. Nicely moving down. The point is that where to join this trend. Very nicely moving. Okay, it came to the VWAP 23,170. Okay, so wait now. Let's see this. I'm looking forward to this bounce. If we can this bounce, get a little more bounce, and then we can fail. No, again, it's just failing too quickly. I want a little bit more bounce. So I think the people are taking profit. This momentum is really. So VWAP now undercut the VWAP. I'm really looking that if we can get the big bounce and make the lower highs, and that's where we can short it. But if it's just gonna keep straight down, we just have the risk of spike. Okay, I'm not long, not short. I'm just still waiting. So this is the first drop happening here. We are very close to the where the news, after the news where we had the pullback. That's where the market is right now. We're going further down. Get ready to go long here. Can we get the long or drop the VWAP? This is exactly at the level where the first bounce happened. Don't give too much room. I'm just gonna give a 20 points risk with the hard stop loss. If it's not able to claim 67, I'm gonna close it. This is third attempt to break 67. Okay, so now break even. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, can it go up? Okay, good, it's moving. Come on. We want a little bit more bounce here. Okay, I'm gonna put the stop order the break even in case I don't want to take the risk. But if it's just gonna keep moving it, I'm gonna ride at least 20 points pull back. Come on, give us a 21. Yes, it's moving. Come on, a little bit more. If I get the 23 190 or 85, that would be very good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here you go, you go, 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 go. All right, I've stopped out, but if you're riding it, you can take the profit here on a small bounce, or you can ride it. I just took quick profit because I had the first red trade, but I still feel that it's going to go to 23 190. And then we're going to see that is this going to make the lower high, or we're going to find the buying opportunity. So that's exactly is where is very nice place to take the profit. It's just too jumpy and too fast today. Okay, I'm out. I don't have any trade. I'm looking for a short trade now. Um, After the first 5 minute ugly candle, see if we can get one more pullback to 23 185. But this is really weak now. I'm gonna take the next trade on the ES. Not yet, just wait. I want this 5 minute to close it. Right now we have still 2 minutes to close. And if it breaks down, then it's fine. Then I'm just gonna miss this trade. But I feel like uh, this is just too quick. On the 2 minute chart, this looks good, but you know, it's breaking down. We still have the 2 minutes, and it looks really good on the 2 minutes. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I want a little bit better bounce than this. See, right now we had in the NQ we have a nice double bottom. Let's see if this can hold. And on the five, I'm gonna trade today. Usually I take 1 minute or 2 minutes, but given this two volatility, I'm just gonna trading more towards the 5 minutes as a focus trade. Because it can easily squeeze you. So let's see. See, this is what I wanted to see. If it gets squeezed back up, and then if it rejected 23,190, in the on the spike, then is a really good chance for us to go short again. So this is my plan. Let me just write it down for you guys. So I'm looking at this level. If it failed this level here, which would be prior spike, but I want either come closer or retest it. And if it fails here, then we can look for the short. And at the same time, we want ES to pull back a little bit more and come to 63.35 as well. Right now, it's very close to all the prior supports. 30 more seconds before the 10 minutes is gonna be over. Okay, market is gonna further come down. Here you go. It's coming down. Tape is really weak. We are at the pre-market low at this point. Look at this, how quickly it's profit taking started beginning. Oh man, I think this is a full day trend down day. I don't know where we're gonna get the bounce here to join the trend. Don't buy the pullbacks. Don't buy the pullbacks. Today is not the day to buy a pullback. Okay, this is I want a little aggressive pullback if you can get it. Okay, I think the bounce is coming. I'm not taking the bounce now. I feel like if we can get the bounce to those levels, and we can look for the short entry here. So far we were right, but just unfortunately we couldn't use it. It's just too fast that couldn't take the trade. This pullback looks very good. Can we get a little bit more up? Same area we were targeting. If we can get the bounce to 23,190, Not here. I'm not interested in shorting here. I'm interested in getting a little bit more bounce. Anyone took the trade without me? Definitely the market is making the lower highs. The question is that what would be the best spot to short? I don't want to short here and get trapped. Let's see if the people who short here if get trapped, then it'll be a very good chance that we're gonna get a better short entry. But this doesn't mean that you should go long either. This market is below the VWAP. Way below the VWAPs. See, can we get the V23 190 pullback? Remember at the 10 o'clock, I just need to step out for a few minutes. Okay, it's moving. I wanted to see the move up. It's moving now. Good. Let's see if we can get the rejection. So if we're gonna short close to 23 190, our risk would be above 23 200. Okay. I'm gonna put the short orders. I want a little bit more push. Not enough. Come on. Just one more push. Come on. It's not pushing. It doesn't have enough capacity. Come on. Give us the one more push. So I put the sell order there, but I want this to move. Look at this. There's not enough push here. Come on, let's see. Can it push now? Come on. Come on. Another topping tail on this side. Come on. Yeah, it's really weak. I don't think so we're gonna get a chance. Either we need to take a risk to join the downside. Come on, here you go. Okay, trap the short sellers, push us up, and then the next leg down. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. No, I think it's really weak. It doesn't have any capacity. It doesn't have any capacity. Oh man, it's just draining. Doesn't have a capacity. I'm not sure why I'm not able to pull the trigger today. I feel like that this just too. Um, okay, that's good. Okay, here you go. This is I wanted to see. I wanted to squeeze one squeeze. Give me a one squeeze trade. Once we get the squeeze, then I'm gonna short. Come on. Give us a squeeze. Okay, I think this squeeze is coming. Let's see, can this hold the moving averages? Right now, it looks really weak. I mean, we can join the trend now. If we're gonna risk now, risk is too much. It's almost 7-8 points risk. Okay, I'm gonna still hold. Give us a one squeeze. Come on. Okay, here you go. The squeeze is coming. It seems like the squeeze is coming. 48. Come on. Here you go. Squeeze is coming. We might gonna find the entry where we wanted to go short. Come on, one more push towards the upside. It doesn't move more than 1 minute. Come on, squeeze the people who shorted it. So those, see here, if you look at it, the people must have shorted it here on this consolidation, 23,160. If the NQ claimed 23,160, there might be a squeeze. Okay. So far, those who shorted this leg, they are still happy because the price is still below that. But the moment is going to turn green or move back up, they're just gonna start panicking. So because if I want, I'm just thinking from all the perspective. If I wanted to short, where would I would short? I would short exactly here, right? And it retested that level. So if it breaks down now, I think we should short it. We shouldn't be way too long then. It may be another leg coming in. So see here, if I would have shorted, I would shorted it here. This is a retest. This is coming back down. If it's come further down, it's mean that those who shorted, they're getting happier, and those who bought long here, they must be tired of holding that. So let's see what happened. If this breaks, then we can look for the short entry. It's just a chase, but still have the momentum. We have still 10 minutes. All right, it's holding it now. So it's good. Look at here. This is where I was thinking, if NQ can claim this area, likely gonna the those who shorted, they start feeling the pain. Okay, still not able to close this. Let's see. This is important candle. So our now the approach is, if the price cannot go back all the way up, and if this consolidation fails, then we can short low of the day. That's fine because we already have one spike up. Tried to move couple of times, couldn't move. So it's okay if we need to chase a little bit down. Then we have a risk would be almost 30 points. If you're gonna short here close to 23,140, 23,170 would be a stop loss. But let's see what happened. I really wanted to see a little spike. If we can get the spike, that would be much better. Here you go, spike is coming. Can we get it? Almost 50 minutes. We only have one small scratch trade. NQ is holding the opening range. Let's see what it does. ES is holding the pre-market low. There might be a squeeze coming in. $9.53. We know for sure the tape is weak, right? That's why we are not trying to go long onto those pullback, even though we're expecting the pullback, but we know that there is no edge. They can easily fail again, right? That's why we are not taking long. See here, look at this one. So we know this tape is weak, the structure is weak, but we are hoping the squeeze come in as a spike and then get a better entry for shorting it. We basically, what if I just explain to you what? So we are not trying to fight the trend. What we are saying that we are fighting for the right price to short. What I mean, we are just negotiating and waiting for the market to give us the right price to short. So there's a difference. So we are not saying that I wanted to market to bounce and I'm going to go long, because that would be stupid. What we are saying that we wanted to short, but we wanted to see the right place to short, so we have a less risk and better reward. All right, so check here again. Market ESNQ both came down again, holding 2341. Maybe this time we're gonna get the spike. And I can bet you that this will you will not see in any other channel. They just gonna, if they're gonna see the idea, they're just gonna short it. But you if you really wanted to put your own money at risk, you're gonna look for the right things in your favor, right? You can't just see any candle and start shorting it. Your idea is there. Tape is weak, structure is weak. You exactly know market is coming back down, but it's not the right place to short. What are you going to do? You don't want to take a risk of squeezing yourself 25, 30 points. Okay, might be likely there's a so this 10 o'clock coming in, there will be possible that we're going to get the spike at 10 o'clock. I'm going to put my limit order there. uh, as I said, that I need to take a call, and I will be back around close to 10:05 or 10:10. Stay tuned, I'm going to be back. But we know, if 10 o'clock we don't find the bounce and we just fail it here, then just take it, because then if it's continue to push down, then it's going to continue to come back down. But we really hope that we get the better bounce here and we can get the better entry. Okay, I'm going to be back in 10 minutes. All right, I'm back. Did I miss anything? I didn't look at it, but see, so it didn't go much there. Just a couple of points and then bouncing back. This is what I'm really looking for, the bounce. This is a strong bounce. This is called a squeeze. Uh, but this is what I'm really looking for to go short now. So now I'm really hoping that if we can get close to the 23 170 75, that could be a perfect place to short. Come on. Can we get it? Can we get a one more spike towards the upside? We are just retesting the VWAP here, but on ES it's just a little bit more far behind it. I really want that to spike, just not to go too quickly. Come on, a little bit more. Let's see what it does here. This is an important candle here. Basically, ES is really weak at this point. And we saw that before as well. The ES was trying to hold, not participating, lagging, and NQ was trying to hold it. Any one of you taking any trade without me? I really want if you can get the little bit more here, the spike towards the 23 190, and that will also allow the ES to retest the pre-market low. Okay, this is the bounce I was looking for. My order is still there. Let's see, can I get the order filled? Almost 10 points away. Our order to get filled. Good. I really, I really like Hydroize the patience with me. I'm also this is a perfect spot. See, this is exactly the bounce I'm looking for to get the better entry. Uh, you know, someone can easily say, "Hey, if you know that, why did you go long?" I don't know. It's gonna go, but I really wanted to see this to for me to get the better price for shorting it. So right now we're getting a rejection here. It's almost open. I can take the one contract now. I'm shorting one contract here after this bounce, and if we're gonna go further, I'm gonna add that. But I think this is a good spot to take the risk. I'm gonna cancel one because I took it. I'm gonna take the second order if it's gonna break the 23202. If we're gonna see the clear rejection here and it's breaking down under these lows, then we can gonna add into it. But I'm only going to add average down as we have planned before, uh, close to 23202 if it's gonna break out. I think that this is a good bounce. It likely needs to fail here. And ES is also not performing yet. Uh, and under the pre-market low, this could be the rejection candle coming in. I'm already short here. Okay, so far working. Let's see, can it push this down or is it going to reclaim this level? Still, I'm short. Okay, another 10, 15. Okay, I want this breakout to get fail. Ten, 15 here. It's nicely breaking out. I want this to get the fail here. I'm looking forward to see the failure here. So far, it's not failing. There's a big order coming in. Let's see that does it fail? Come on. Okay, let's see. I think that this is going to be the failure now. Come on. Come on. Okay. Those who have not joined yet, they can join now. They have a better entry. And those who have entered with me, just stay patient. I'm not going to add at this point, but I'm going to see once I will see the clear failure, a big rejection, either 1 minute, 2 minute, we're going to see. So if we start breaking this bull flag on a 2 minutes, which is close to 23,180, if you're gonna see price moving below 23,180, we're gonna add into it. Because ES, look at the ES is still holding below the pre-market low. So ES is definitely weak. And the look at the 5 minutes, it seems like a doji candle. If you look at the 5 minute, let's see how this 5 minute close. Another 2.5 minutes. Okay, it's moving now. Okay, here you go. I think the move started coming in. Below 23,180, we can add into it. I have not added yet. Okay, we are green, nicely green. Let's see, I'm not added yet because I feel like I was hoping that this 5 minutes is going to be doji, but it's just pushing quickly down. So I'm gonna ride it, but I'm not adding it. Okay, let it run. Come on. See, and ES already failed. If it's ES going to make the new low, NQ is likely going to make 23,130. So we're going to get really good trade out of this. Anyone is with me? Okay, very nice. Come on, let it run. I think that we're doing a really good job here. Still 2.5 minutes remaining in closing this 5 minutes. Just don't add into it. Because we see the straight drop. Definitely there is a weakness here, but I felt like I don't want it to, add into it and then spike back up again. And then we have a double the risk because our first entry was not really a good entry. So, I mean, entry was good, but not in a sense that we didn't get the really best entry from the top. So just hold a little bit more. So right now on a 2 minute chart, it's just bouncing. We want this bounce to fail and then we can add under 23,170. Okay. So if it comes back down below, we can definitely add under 23,170. Guys on the YouTube, please give a thumbs up, and also on the Twitter, please join us on the YouTube. And if you like those trades, you make money, give us a blessing back. You can always, join our Discord, join our trading classes, share the coffee with me. Because you're getting absolutely free here. So here you go. Okay, so I'm going to add under 23,170. I'm watching the ES together. If ES make the new leg down and NQ as well, then we're gonna have a real good chance to go below 23,170. Okay, at this point I'm holding it. NQ ES suddenly started pulling back up. That's not a good sign. ES is holding 63.20. Just hold down. This 5 minutes become the doji, indecision candle. So we need to see, okay, it's coming back down now. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to add under 23,170, okay? I really wanted to see the price coming below 23,170. I put the stop order under 23,170. I really want below the spikes and this moving averages. Still weak, still be in the good position, but just hovering between the green and red, right? We don't want that. We want, real sell-off coming in. And that is the only reason I don't want it to add. Look at this now. If we have added into that, we would have to double the risk. So we don't want to do that because we don't want to do anything which panic us. And making us stop out quickly from our trade. So we don't want to do anything. We want to clearly see here, ES came down, NQ came down, but then ES pulled back, then NQ pulled back. So right now we see a divergences. So we really want ES to fail here, and same time NQ will fail here, both at the same time. We're still in the good shape, uh, but not in a controlling position at this point. Okay, as once it come below 23,170 and ES fails, then we would be in a very good position to control the trade in our favor, because then easily NQ come back and retest the low of the day. Another 10 minutes before this 30 minutes closes. So far there's another doji, and I don't like that candle in the NQ. It's holding the moving averages. It's making a doji. I don't like it at all. I'm removing my order from the top because I don't like that two pullbacks from the moving averages and two bottoming tails. So if you look at this two bottoming tails, I don't like that bottoming tails over the because the problem is that we are over the VWAP. Although ES is below the VWAP, but look at the NQ, it held two times the VWAP. So now we're not going to add on the top side, but rather if it's gonna fails, then we're gonna add on the failure. And if it doesn't fail, and if it's go back up, and we take the stop loss. So far so good. So it's coming back down again. Failure. Look at the ES. ES failed the pre-market low. So that's really good. So my downside order is still there. Okay, but I really wanted to see the failure of 23,170. Okay, it's coming back down now. Come on, fail this time, please. Come on, fail it. See here, last time it spiked from the 69. This time it's spiked from the 70, 75. That's just not an ideal situation. It's just mean that someone is buying on those moving averages. Anytime it's trying to spike down, we need a more aggressive sellers to 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 overcome the buyer who's buying here. Come on, looks good. 1 minute before this 5 minutes ends. If ES going to make the new low, NQ is likely going to come and make the new low as well. So we could have a very excellent and awesome trade at this point. Come on. Come on. I'm going to put the buy order. If it spikes down, I'm going to buy order close to 23,135. Sorry, 42. And then the next order, I want to buy close to 23,110. If it's going to go. So far, so good. But still, we are red. It is still holding moving averages. We still on the risk of losing it, stopping out. Okay, this 5 minutes over. Come on, this has to fail. Trap the long traders and then fail here. Come on, come on. It's failing now. It's failing. Come on, fail. Come below 23,170. Come on. It's failing. Failing. Watch this. It's failing. Come on, fail. Come below 23,170. We really want this to see below 23,170. Come on. Okay, we turn green. Come on. My still order is there. The stop adding 23 under 23,170. Come on. Again, spike. I hate those spikes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here you go. We are at it. Well, now we don't want to see anything coming back up. Come on. Come on. Here you go. More. More. Come on. More. I don't want to see a little bit more down. Come on. No, 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 no. Come on, break 23,160. Come on, NQ. ES is really on the low of the day. Didn't break down. It holding it. No, come on. Come on. I think it's coming back down. Come on. Protect your risk. Okay, if ES here bounce, it can easily spike NQ, but I think I'm confident on the trade that it's moving. Likely E is going to lose this support. Come on. And if E is going to lose the support, NQ is going to lose the VWAP. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just one more push down. Come on. No, 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 no. See, his ES is holding it. ES is holding this blue line, which is I don't like it. We turn green, we turn red. From just one spike, come on. I hate this move now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here you go. Turn back green again. Come on. Come on. Come on, ES. Drop. ES is still weak. Come on. ES still can go back and reach at 6,300, right? So, but this one, come on. NQ and ES are really playing around in the double bottom area. Come on. Come on. Just for 1 second, we turn back green again. NQ is ES is holding. I don't like the ES to hold. Okay, if it's gonna come over 23,180, I'm gonna reduce it. Still holding it. If it's gonna go above 23,180, I'm gonna reduce it. I don't wanna take the risk of spiking as ES is holding the double bottom. 2 minutes before, I'm still holding it. Come on. Come on. ES is still holding down. Okay, I'm gonna reduce it. I'm gonna re-add if it's gonna come back down. But this look at this spike. If you look at the 5-minute chart, you're gonna see this ES NQ both squeezing it. I'm still gonna wait this 10:30 to close, but this is really a bad candle. This spike, still 30 seconds left. Still holding one. I just remove the add because I don't want to take the full risk on the both contracts. It's just gonna be too much to recover if you're gonna turn red. If it's gonna come back down at after 10:30, I'm gonna add it. ES is still holding at the bottom, so really nothing to worry about it. It's just that if you're gonna see the spike, then NQ can spike really quickly. That's what see here again, spike down and then pull back up. So the spikes are really bad. Someone is passively buying and overcoming those aggressive sellers. Again, bottoming tails. These bottoming tails are really making me nervous. Given ES is not breaking down, NQ is above the VWAP. I'm gonna stop out over 23,192. Okay, if it's gonna move back up, if it's gonna go over 23,192, is highly possible that NQ gonna make the new high, and I don't want to take the risk. As far as not pushing over 23,192, ES is at the bottom. We still have a good fair chance we're gonna get the very good trade. Come on, ES is losing now. ES is losing now. Come on, I'm just really tired of NQ spiking. Come on, man. What these guys are doing? Come on. Okay. Okay, it's pushing down now. Okay, I'm adding. I'm adding this time. Hopefully we're gonna make it. No more spike down. No more spikes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Here you go. Come on, push down. I'm not wanted to do. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This time, here you go. Come on. Just a few cents away from my spike and then move back up again. Come on. Don't do that. Come on. What? Oh man, what is this going to? What is this doing? NQ spikes are really pain. Come on, push down. Come on. Come on. No way. I don't want to take. Look at this spike again, man. What is this doing? Come on. Come on. This really seems like we're begging. Come on. I don't like it. I don't like it either. Again, this spike's really. Oh man, it's pushing back up again. Look at this spike. This is too much strength in the market. It's not even giving any single move to us. Come on. Okay, good. It's moving now. Come on. Fail now. Come on. Come on. I beg you. Look at this. It's really hate the way it's spiking and then pushing back up again. No continuation. This really, I don't like it. Still, the NQ didn't even retest the low of the day. NQ didn't even retest the low of the day and start bouncing back up again. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start trailing it. I think this market is just spiking and coming back down. I'm going to start putting the trailing orders and lock in some profits, because if I'm keep doing this, then I'm just going to turn red today. Both trades work both the time, and then I'm just not able to lock the profit. And now again, I'm red onto this trade. So we're just going to start taking the profits quickly. So ES is still below. I don't want really to ES to reclaim 2161, 63, 17 or 18, and NQ to push back down. Here you go, man. I'm again red. NQ is just really pain. Come on, NQ. Flushes here. Flushes. Just one push. Okay, I really hate this price action at this point. I'm just gonna close it over 77. I'm gonna close the whole position. I'm really hate. I don't like this. It's just teasing too much, not moving. It is what it is. If it's gonna come above 2060, 170, I'm just gonna stop out. Come on, then. Last chance. Come on. Can it fail here? If it's gonna fail here, is I'm telling you, it's going to be almost 80. NQ gonna make the 80 points move, but it has to fail because it trapped both on the long side, short side very nicely. It just turned green. I'm just gonna put the stop order this time. I don't want to, just don't want it to go one contract red again. I'm just gonna put the stop loss. If I'm stop out, I'm stop out. I don't care now. Okay, I stopped out on a one contract. I will just have a one contract. I will take the full risk. It's just teasing too much. I'm really tired. Here you go. I really don't care. I mean, as far as I'm just gonna put the another stop loss order here. I'm really tired. I'm really tired of holding this. It's too much teasing. Okay, it's moving now. No, don't stop me out. Come on. This time it's doing good. Okay, I'm stopped out, man. I'm really tired. If you have a, it's still the idea works, everything is weak, but it's just too much to handle the stress. I don't like, you know, I like to get in, get out quickly. It's just too much stress to, hold that. Um, I don't like those kind of a trades. Uh, I like to get in, take the profit, and move out quickly. Um, it's just too much to take the stress of pushing up and down. It's just very slow price action, and I don't know, it might gonna drop, and it's when it's gonna drop, you're gonna see it's gonna drop almost 60, 80 points, but it's just too much painful. I mean, to be very honest, it's not a chop. It's a perfect setup for trapping the long traders, but it's just that, you know what I really wanted to, we have a perfect trade entry, but what I really wanted to see this candle, I will show you. So this candle, if you look at the 1 minute, let me open the 1 minute. See here, this candle, even if it's just turned red and come to the pre-market low, we would have taken the profit. Because look at this ES, and I think that's what reminded, I think it's a good point. Whatever told you that you already have 50% lower edge, if one index is moving and one is not. And that's exactly happened. The one is on the low of the day, right? And the other one is not the low of the day. What we are hoping is that always the ES wins. Okay, there's always a case that majority of the time the ES wins. What we're really hoping that when the ES pull back here, not too much, and NQ pull back too much, our thesis was is that once the ES is going to reject and come back under the lows, NQ will come back and retest under the lows. I was not expecting NQ to go and break the 23 130 on this move. What I was really hoping that based on this move, NQ gonna come back here. Unfortunately, it came twice, but it come back and then just move it so quickly. This trade is a trade in a way that you take it and just close it, put the stop order and just go. Don't look at it. This is just a slow moving, poisonous trade. It's still going to go to our target, but it's just going to go so slow. If you're going to micromanage this trade and you're oversized, you're going to be done. You're going to blow it. For instance, if you are taking this funded program, and if you're taking to trade, you have a trailing stop order. How many times it come back down, move back up and down? That's basically, that's why I say that, funded programs are really tough, because even if you're right, if you're not trailing properly, you're still going to blow your account. So see, look at the idea. The idea is still working fine. Absolutely, absolutely working fine. And I still believe that ES is coming down. Majority of the time, ES wins. Look at now, it's moving. It's still going to come in. I don't believe at this point that NQ going to make the new low. but NQ has a fair chances to retest the low and then come back to this this level. Look at this 23,100, the blue line, and E is already below this blue line. I was hoping that NQ first come this level 23,120 and then flushes and come back here. Yeah, it is still come. It can still come, but you know what? I don't have a courage or patience to hold this candle. It's just gonna increase my blood pressure, so I don't want to take it. Any one of you guys taking the trade? But we're still green, so anyone on the Discord took the trade? Vivek, Jillian, Waldemar, Miguel? Yeah, I mean, there was a perfect. See, look at this very good trade. We basically entered close to 23, 117.80, and it moved all the way to the 40s. So no way you can be red. It's just that we didn't get the right profit given it just moving very slowly. What see the one lesson what we need to learn is here that you know you don't go long on those bottoming tails. Okay, if you start going on those longs every time you think it's going to go long, you fail it. What I explained to you this morning, our thesis was absolutely 100% correct. Our thesis was that we do not need to buy the bottoming tails, the support levels, because we don't know which support is level going to hold. And even if you think that is going to hold, it's undercut you and you're going to easily lose money. Look at this. If this was the level in the normal days, right, assume that you go long here, look at how much undercut happened. It's almost 25, 30 points undercut, and here you go, and you just broke down. Man, come on, give me the credit. I told you it's going to come down. Look at this. Isn't it? But I didn't have the patience, man. Where do I get the patience from? Where do you get the patience from, man? Look at this now drop. Here you go. This was actually our target. You remember I put the orders here 2130, and then the next target I was there at the break of this close to 23, 120, 110. And it exactly came and retested the pre-market low. But look at it, how much torture this this trade was a torture. Perfect. Okay, let me reshare my screen. Stop. I can reshare again. Guys, I still tell you that today, if you're trading in the afternoon, don't try to go long on those trades. Okay, today I don't think so. Is a day where you're gonna see a lot of big moment on the upside momentum. Here you go. I think this is now going to break down. People gonna think this is long here, and it's just going to flush us. Perfect. Where ES SPY has just closed the gap. So you might gonna see at the bounce. NQ still holding and didn't make the double bottom yet. Even not even make the double bottom. Look at here. I'm gonna show the chart. So look at these triple Q. Sometimes you get the better view from those, right? And look at the SPY. Not this one. Sorry. Look at the SPY. SPY has closed the gap completely. 624, and NQ is not even halfway close. So when we are taking the trade, I was hoping that NQ going to come in this level, right? But NQ is still really strong. It's not very controlled sell off, right? If ES lose, this area, then NQ might gonna come back down and close the gap. There's still the gap in the NQ, which is really big. And I think maybe the part of the reason the NQ uh, gap would be, as Vivek said in the beginning, that NVIDIA is not losing it. NVIDIA is still the high, close to the high of the day. So if NQ break out from here, or NVIDIA break out from here, likely is going to pull the everything together. Yeah, yeah, because it's a $1 trillion company, right? Right now, I think what I'm going to tell you that might have heard, if you are old enough, you might have learned that term, too big to fail. Have you heard that term? So I think now Nvidia has become too big to fail. So if Nvidia has anything, God forbid, anything happened to Nvidia, this become the strategic risk to the whole market now. Nvidia can pull everything down. It's gonna basically, this become basically the house of card puzzle. This if anything happened to Nvidia, I can bet you that market is just going to see the 2008 crisis like that. I personally feel that the the amount of money involved in Nvidia, it can't, if it fails, if it fails, it's going to bring everything down, and we're gonna see close to 2008 crisis. It has this much potential because a lot of capital involved, a lot of institutional, a lot of people 401k involved. A lot of small businesses, medium-sized businesses have bought their products. So everything is basically now Nvidia. So Nvidia become the market become the Nvidia. US economy is Nvidia. Everything is Nvidia, right? I think the Nvidia capitalization is more than the whole Russell. Let's see, what is the Russell capitalization? That is even before, right? That is before even, right? The Apple's. So let's see, what is it? Let me ask the Google, what is the capitalization of Russell 2000? So market cap of the Russell is what? It's really hard to get the real right answer from Google these days. 2.7 trillion. So Russell 2000 index, I think, is $2.7 trillion. It is 2.7. It's 2.7, right? Right. So just imagine the whole economy, or Russell 2000, all the companies have $2.7 trillion market cap, and then this alone, Nvidia has $4 trillion. So if anything happened to this, yeah, exactly, more than that. Let's see. So it's gonna be more. Let me see. Let me go Finviz and see market cap here. Nvidia. Yeah, but anything over four is just gonna be. So it is more than the Russell, right? So just imagine. That's what is more important to understand. That if what is the Dow Jones? So Dow Jones is 19.5 trillion. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even what is what? I mean, it's just maybe the few developed countries, right? They're the customers, right? So all other countries cumulatively. Here you go. That's the leg coming down. So see, this is what I was talking about. This leg is coming down. I'm gonna just short the NQ. I think now it's coming back down. I just wanted to trade this. Okay, here you go. Came down. I think now it's SPY is breaking down. Look at the SPY breaking down. NQ is coming down now. Come on, and come on. I am down. Okay, good. It's moving. I'm down. Just gonna put the. I'm gonna put the stop loss. I think is now is going to bring. I put the stop loss order and also the profit taking target. Here you go. Come on. This was my original target. Come on. Here you go. Come on. Okay. I can say that I was happy today that I took this breakdown just for the record. So see, this is exactly what I was taking. That this like the moment it broke down, the NQs also broke down. So I still feel that NQ going to come back down. Just imagine if NQ going to close this gap now, ES is easily can come back here and then spike back down. This could be the worst drop now about to come if it's going to happen. If his ES is going to drop further, NQ can really rip. Oh, I'm saying rip. It's just gonna flush. Anyone took this with me? This one, the order is gonna be too fast. I know it's gonna be too fast. It's not easy because I was just talking about bullshit and then just start take a trade. So here you go. Look at this one. Still NQ is holding, but I don't think so. It's gonna hold too long. So if ES drop here, if ES drop to 6300 and NQ drop this and both holds same to it's the same time, this could be a good long. Okay, this could be a good long. If ES holds 6300 and NQ hold 23,090. If they both hold together, it could be a good bounce. If they don't hold, then they're gonna drop further. Okay, it's coming down further down. Now don't try to think that you can buy this. It's just slowly gonna drain it. Just imagine those who went long, they must blow their account today, isn't it? Anyone try attempting the long today? Here you go. This drop coming in. Look at this. Okay, don't try to go long. Okay, it's gonna blow your account. Here you go. This is a move I was saying to you. All right. Okay. Let's see now what happened here. 6,300 and 23,900. Okay. You still have a. I see some orders here on the 23,100 and 6,300. Let's see, can ES can hold 6,300. NQ just spiked from 104. I mean, NQ always spiked today. See, one more. I'm gonna give you one more hint. Okay. So when the stocks move before the key levels, it just of the two meanings. It means that either it's too strong or it's too weak. Okay. And if it's too strong, then it's not going to pull back. It's going to go further up and make a new high. Then you can clearly see that there's a strength here and then you can go long. But if stock or indexes move before the key level and bounce, it just means that it's still weak. So don't go into the trap when indexes move before the key level and you consider that, oh, it's moving before the level, so it's really going to be too strong. No, it might be still weak. If it's going to be strong, then it's not going to give you a pullback. It's just going to go back straight up here. Guys on the X or on the YouTube, really appreciate if you're gonna give a thumbs up to us. I don't see that many thumbs ups. I only see three thumbs up, man. I deserve more, man. And today is the day to make the short money. And I think we attempted the short, but exactly. And it's still and see, and also I think that's good, Vivek, you reminded me. So look at this, how uh, we were so smart in a sense that we don't want to short here. We were shorting it on the top. Look at this, right? That is called that. Even if you have an idea, sometimes you just need to be patient to wait for the right price to short, right? Because today is definitely the day not to chase the short as well, because it's spiking up. Although if you look at it now in a hindsight, in a hindsight you can clearly see that this is just making, it's coming down. It's making lower lows, lower highs and lower lows, right? But for us is not, it's just too much to wait, right? All right, so it's almost the 10, 11 o'clock. I'm just gonna end the stream. Again, guys, I really appreciate if you give a thumbs up to both of our stream. We have a bookmap stream going on right now. We have, uh, I see the 8 people are online on our book stream, but we have only 3 likes. I'd really appreciate if you can give us the, uh, thumbs up on both the stream, subscribe to our channel. Uh, I really need more followers, more like, so then can spread the message. So please do that if you have not done yet. Yeah. So this is called the hedging, right? There might be. I think NQ is also, and NVIDIA is also coming down, making, retesting the high. Okay, so look at now 60. Look at the 6300 in NQ. Let's see what happens here. Okay. And remember the 6292 we have an S4. See if we can get the flush here. We might gonna find a very nice. Okay, and 1 minute before the 11 o'clock only. No, S4, S4. S4 is 6292. Right now it is S3. You're right. Okay, let's see if we can get the spike here. Still too slowly coming in, so I'm not this level. I was watching it to get the pullback, but at 11 o'clock, look at this spike. By the time I was saying it, look at this. Look at this spike. Look at this spike. Oh man, I was telling you the 6300 could be 11. Look at this spike. But I'm not in the spike. I wanted to drop a little bit more. It's not an ideal setup. So 6300, we were watching it. I want this to get drop here, so then we can go long. But look at this, it just dropped without dropping it. So now we're not interested. It might be just spike, uh, you know, attract the novice trader thinking about this is going long. They might have went long here, and now they're gonna it's gonna drop further, and they're gonna see the reaction. You just trap on the upside long traders thinking about that this is a key level of 6300. we see the drop, and then I would have loved to go I would have loved to go long here. And people might be thinking, oh, this 30 minutes really extended. So it doesn't really matter. Market is really too extended today. Okay, I'm not taking any more trade. Uh, Let me just show you guys. If you wanted to join, you can always join using the scanning this barcode. If you want to know about my system, how I trade, you can always look at this, scan this ecosystem, go to the smarttraders.com, and you can find the details there as well. Always you can email me if you wanted to know more about it. Uh, and if you really made money today and you want to share, you can always support the stream by buying a coffee. You can scan here. Yeah, and if you were just watching on the YouTube or the X and you want to be part of the Discord, come and join on the Discord. We have the free version of the Discord as well. You can join the community, ask the question. I usually answer there. Hang out a little bit with the community, so you can you can join. A lot of traders are from Chicago, New Jersey. So if you are from those areas, you can connect. Yeah. This is the real trading. There's no replays, actual analysis. We put our money on, so we be more patient rather than pumping the trades of each trade after every 1 minute to get more affiliate bonus. It is not like that. Okay. Yeah, so 6,300 really held it. That's why I was telling you that 6,300 could be the level, but it was so close to the moving averages. I really want that to spike down, uh, because it worked today, but it will not work most of the time. If this is a real strength, then remember the rules. The rules is that if this is a trend, and we learn into our strategy class that if this is the trend, we want to wait for the strength move, and this is a strength move. Now wait for the pullback to break this and then go long. It could be just a fake bounce and then market move back down. So in order to avoid that, just draw the line and don't just come back and start trading each green candle. Okay, that's the worst thing you can do. Okay, and I mentioned to you that you're gonna feel like this is a bounce. You're gonna go long, and it's gonna come down, flush you out, and it's gonna undercut your previous levels by 5-10 points, and it's really hard to manage the risk today. And I'm glad that you have stayed with me, didn't overtrade, and you're gonna just imagine if you on those short trades you went oversized and it moving up and down, and you're trading funded account. Even if you're right on the idea, you might have blow your account because of the trailing orders, right? So I still don't feel this is a change of trend. Still, I feel like is a weakness here. Given we have learned in our last methodology class the full rules how to play the bounces. So go back and watch the session if you don't remember those rules. At this point, we don't see strength yet. Any other questions before we close? Yeah. So I basically like the take profit, but I'm affiliated with the Tradeify only, because I Tradeify is good for you guys because it's going to give you a consistency rules, and is instant funding. That's much better. Take profit is really better in a sense that um, you don't have any consistency rules. So because the way I trade, I usually like to take a risk more when things are going in my favor, and take less risk when I don't like to take the risk, right? So if I have a consistency rule, then I will make the same amount on my good days, but I'm going to lose the same amount into my bad days. So from my trading style perspective, Tradeify doesn't really suits me. But if you're learning and you're starting out, I would encourage you to use the Tradeify because it's going to force you to stick with your fixed risk rules, risk, profit rules, less trades. It's gonna make force you not to overtrade and not oversize. A lot of good things you can learn from Tradify. So that's why I feel like, for if you're starting out, Tradify is a you know, good place to start. Always join Smart 20 is our affiliate code. If you want to use it, use Smart 20 to support us, and take the instant funding account. It's much better, but don't get the 150 account. I feel like the sweet spot is between 50,000 to 100,000. Uh, so if you want a quick payout, you look for 50,000. But if you want to build the account, slowly without forcing quick payouts, then go with a 100K account. But if you want to practice and you need more cushion from the stop loss perspective, then you go for 150K account. But if you don't think that you need not too much practice, what kind of a trades you want to take it, then you go with the 100K account or 50K account. Any other question, guys? All right, otherwise, I'm going to see you in the Discord. All right, Vivek. Yeah. So okay. So like, look at here now. So we, on the 2 minutes, if you look at it, we got a really good strength here. Okay. So now this is the first strength move. Now we need to see the pullback and then breakout, right? This is a one way of trading it. So now we see the strength move. Now we need to see a pullback and then rip, and then you have the risk. You would entry and you have a risk, right? Or if it's just assume that it doesn't give you a pullback and it's just gonna rip. So if it's gonna rip like this, then you don't want a full pullback. Okay, then it means that this is not a good trade. What you really want then next, if it's moved too much, then you want a consolidation here, and then you take risk on the upside. So, but if it's pushed back up and then after a few minutes just fall, then it's not a trade for you. Because I'm imagining that 6300 could be a very good psychological level, and it's holding it. So it's mean that this strength is really good. It's just not the fake move on the upside. Institutions are really adding into it after taking profit. We need to see that how the day ends. If today ES closed below 6300, that just mean that it's just going to mean that the profits going to start from this week. Okay, this is that important level. Okay, look at this, how many times it's held the 6300. So if today market closes below the 6300 and tomorrow market cannot claim back 6300, then likely the higher chances is that institutions start taking profit. And then we might gonna see a pullback to maybe 6100 or 6000 if we cannot hold that. Because if you look at it little in the daily chart, we're still trying to create upside range here, right? The range started from 62 245 to now 63 343. How many points here? 245 to 345, basically exactly the 100-point range, right? So this 6300 could be an upside band. So if you couldn't hold this, then the market institutional or participants may going to think that market going to come back and retest this area. It doesn't mean that it's going to go further down, but definitely if not up, then it's come down. Like that. All right, guys, if no questions, I'm gonna close the stream. Enjoy your day. Okay, don't stare the screen for the full day. There's no point. Okay, take a good trades, make money, and go out. Okay, There's no point of staring the screen, because see, it's really important to enjoy. um, I know it's really tempting, but if you're gonna see more, you're gonna make more mistakes. Okay, you're gonna make more mistakes, right? So just don't give yourself that chance to make more mistakes. Already, right? I'm gonna end the stream and see you tomorrow.